Welcome to a deep dive that marries ancient cosmic wisdom with a glimpse into a really near future. Today, we're unpacking some fascinating insights into the astrological energies at play, specifically for July 17th, 2025, tailored just for you.
That's right. We're looking at how powerful celestial influences like the Aries moon squaring the Cancer sun and Mercury beginning its retrograde cycle can create truly tangible experiences. These energies show up not just in our everyday lives, but as we'll see, even in, well, a compelling narrative from a futuristic city.
Okay, yeah. Our sources for this deep dive come from Tarot by High C, specifically excerpts from Aries Moon, Cancer Sun, A Cosmic Clash, and this captivating short story called The Fire and the Flood.
And our mission today really is to extract the most impactful nuggets of knowledge from these sources. We want to help you understand the unique blend of direct action and deep emotional pulls these cosmic alignments suggest. You can find out more about HiC's offerings or schedule a one-on-one reading at tarotbyhic.net.
Okay, let's unpack this then. For July 17th, what kind of overarching energy should we be looking out for?
Well, the astrology of the day paints a picture of energy that is incredibly direct, fast-moving, and intensely emotional. It's a day demanding action, but with a real caveat. This momentum needs to be channeled, not just impulsively reacted to.
Right, channeled. So it's about purposeful action, not just sort of flailing around. And the sources really emphasize communication, don't they? Words seem to carry a lot of weight that can both hurt and heal.
Absolutely. The tension of the Aries moon, which is all about initiation and speaking our truth boldly, it demands honesty about where our energy might have been scattered. It makes us ask, are our battles genuinely purposeful, or have they become more about making noise just to be heard?
Hmm.
That raw Aries drive meets the emotional sensitivity of Cancer, making every word count, really count.
I can imagine that could get a bit heated. The sources suggest people might become confrontational, even pushy or controlling. We're talking potential dramas, power struggles, and what they call lots of roaring.
Exactly. When these energies are out of balance, our words can lose their meaning if we backtrack or, minimize issues simply to protect our egos. The advice here is to truly strive to nurture others through our communication, even when delivering hard truths.
Okay.
Conflicts are highly likely if we take offense too easily or respond in anger, as Aries can be quick to flare and Cancer can be quick to retreat into defensiveness.
Right. As if that weren't enough to navigate, overnight on July 17th, Mercury actually goes retrograde in Leo for the next 3 weeks.
Here's where it layers another fascinating dynamic onto the day. What does this mean for us beyond the usual warnings? This is a significant shift, yeah. That truly changes the overall pace. Mercury retrograde isn't just about everything going wrong, it's really about reflection, revision, reconsideration, specifically in Leo, which is connected to self-expression, creativity, and the heart. It's a time to review our passions, our pride, and how we're truly showing up in the world.
Oh, okay.
It's a period to slow down, rethink plans, and trust that some of our most important insights come when we're moving backward through familiar territory, but with fresh eyes.
So definitely not a time for launching new projects or making impulsive big decisions then. Sounds like it.
Precisely. The source explicitly warns against making any important decisions or plans, as they may truly go awry under this influence. Think of it less as a punishment and more as a cosmic invitation to just pause, refine, and internally process before moving forward again.
Hold off on the big stuff.
Yeah, maybe hold off on that spontaneous purchase or that major announcement for a bit.
That makes a lot of sense. Now let's zero in on the core astrological tension highlighted for the evening of July 17th. The Aries moon square the sun in Cancer. The source vividly describes it as the charged tension of a warrior pausing mid-battle. Can you unpack what that specific square aspect means here? It sounds intense.
Of course. In astrology, a square aspect signifies a fundamental tension, a challenge that demands action and resolution. It's not easy. Here, it's the impulsive, independent, and sometimes confrontational drive of the Aries moon clashing directly with the deep, protective, and emotionally rooted need for security from the Cancer sun.
Wow.
This dynamic forces us to confront a vital choice: what must be released or cut away from our lives versus what truly deserves our fierce protection.
So it's about taking a stand for what we most deeply believe in, even if it leads us to uncomfortable places, even if it's hard.
Exactly. It requires radical honesty about where our energy has been scattered or whether our battles are genuinely purposeful or just, old noise.
The noise again.
Yeah. Are we truly fighting for something that serves our highest truth or just reacting out of habit or maybe fear?
To bring this cosmic clash to life, the source gives us this story from the year 2046. It's set in a floating city called Neo Sanctuary, where tides are ruled by climate algorithms, not just the moon. This sounds like an incredible illustration.
It really is. This narrative perfectly illustrates how these ancient celestial tensions play out even in a hyper-futuristic setting, not just in the cosmos, but profoundly within individuals. It shows how internal conflict can mirror external realities.
Right. We meet Eira Torres. She's a digital firewall breach specialist. She's on a rooftop, feeling the moon in Aries burning bright like a war signal, while the sun in Cancer casts a softer, more gentle glow. What's particularly fascinating is that her neural HUD-like, a brain-computer interface they have there. It even gives a transit alert, moon square sun, emotional conflict detected. It's like her tech is literally quantifying the astrological tension she's feeling.
It's a brilliant detail, isn't it? Eira truly embodies this conflict. That Aries moon pushes her towards radical action and impulsive truth, urging her to break free, do something now. Yet the Cancer sun simultaneously whispers of home, safety, and frayed family ties. Specifically, there's a plea from her mother to return to Oldwater, a tide-bound shelter zone, a place of comfort and security.
Okay, so her high-stakes work with the resistance. They're trying to dismantle the stability sink and these emotional conditioning algorithms designed to keep people sort of docile.
That represents an Aries drive for truth and freedom, right?
Right.
And her mother's plea pulls her toward the comfort and safety of her roots, that deep Cancerian pull, home, family.
Precisely. The story describes these frequencies clashing within her like waves against a steel hull. Intense imagery. She seeks clarity, using mugwort and ginger incense and holding a moonstone pendant, her mother's last gift. These aren't just details. They symbolize her attempt to reconcile these powerful internal forces, to ground herself amidst the chaos. And she has this chance to execute a breach sequence, a really pivotal moment for the resistance. But it means turning her back on her mother's plea for immediate safety. It's a moment of profound choice, perfectly mirroring that whole what must be released versus what deserves fierce protection theme we talked about.
And this is where Eira has her aha moment. It's great. She murmurs, "What deserves my fierce protection?" And through a flood of childhood memories with her mother, she realizes that protection isn't about safety in the conventional sense or like retreating to comfort. Instead, it's about safeguarding truth and personal sovereignty, her own truth.
Ah, okay. And that Aries energy, the part that craves direct action and honesty, it flares within her, giving her that clarity. Her powerful voice confirmation for the breach sequence echoes the day's core dilemma. I release the noise, I protect the truth. It's so impactful. Chills.
It is. In that moment, Eira stands at the edge of her future, and the source says, not safe, but sovereign. It's a powerful distinction and a direct application of the astrological energies we've been discussing. She chose purpose over perceived safety, aligning with that warrior spirit while still honoring her deep emotional core.
Wow. So what does this all mean for you, our listener? This deep dive into the energies of July 17th, from the general forecast to Eira's vivid futuristic dilemma, it beautifully illustrates how these cosmic influences invite us to engage with our own internal conflicts.
Yeah, it's a powerful reminder that the tension between, say, powerful direct action and the deep pull of emotion and connection isn't just some abstract astrological event, it's a universal human experience. It challenges us to discern what truly matters and to act with integrity, even when it's uncomfortable or means stepping away from what feels familiar or safe.
The blend of the warrior's push and the need for that reflective revision from Mercury, the fire, and the flood, it truly offers a rich landscape for personal growth.
Definitely. So maybe consider this provocative thought. In your own life right now, what noise, be it external distractions or just internal chatter, are you holding on to that truly needs to be released? And conversely, what truth, that core belief, that authentic path for you, truly deserves your fierce, unwavering protection? What allows you to move forward, not necessarily safely, but sovereignly in your own unique way?
Powerful question. If you're intrigued to explore more about these astrological insights and how they might apply to your personal chart, you can find High C's offerings at tarot by hic.net. We hope this deep dive has given you some powerful nuggets to reflect on.